I'm not going to try for the last name, but Makhoshi representing Zimbabwe. Obviously, they are mourning the death of Robert Mugabe yesterday, right? Very diverse. Got to give our a shout out to Pan-Africanism and the peaceful movement throughout Africa, as well as the corruption that happens with absolute dictatorship. But moving on quickly from politics to fighting.
Makhoshi's fought on our show before, Steve.
He has. And Makhoshi's proved himself
talented.
exactly to be the kind of power player that you would expect to be at the 205-pound weight category. Makhoshi, soft in the middle, hard at the edges.
Yeah, he does. It's the whole book by its cover. He doesn't look like he's a wrecking machine, but oh my goodness, he is. He's got great skills, great footwork, great striking.
Gunpowder fists, my man.
And now he's had enough fights that he's got that little bit of experience, that little bit more confidence as he comes into the cage.
And if you're watching at home, please look into the eyes of Makhoshi. You will see the fires of Hades. He's an absolutely intense fighter. I would not want to be standing across the cage from him, not least of all because I am 50 pounds his lighter.
He is, how is he 95 kilos, Steve? Some fighters come in, you're like, no way, they're too big for the weight. That's the most common thing. Someone looks way too big to make X amount of kilos. But Makhoshi, he looks a bit too small for 95 kilos, in my opinion.
Well, I didn't want to tell you guys this, but
he was the challenge.
He was given to a secret government experiment called Weapon X, and his bones have been coated with adamantium. Actually, vibranium, because obviously it's Zimbabwe. Wakanda forever. So, let's see what happens. He from Zimbabwe, for sure. Let's go. Mugabe! Representing Jones enemy, from England, Robert Mugabe. I get. Well, Code MMA standout Bavester.
Bavester. He should change it to Bravester, really.
Yeah, Makhoshi, my man. Sorry, I absolutely love these fighters. They're in here willing to lay it down. And I was talking about how the 185-pound middleweight, 84-kilo, however you want to describe it, that division's one of my favorites. But the light heavyweights have got to be everybody's favorites, right? These are the guys that have the power of heavyweights.
95 kilos isn't even light heavyweight. That's above light heavyweight. We're putting 3 extra.
Is it? Yeah, it's 2 extra kilos, isn't it?
Yep.
Woo, yeah, guys.
3 extra kilos. 92.
Enjoy your 210 pounds.
Oh.
This is going to be awesome.
Some power in this cage.
I think both of these guys are going to have a lot of power.
Zimbabwe versus England. This is Battle Arena. This is one of our biggest shows that we've ever done. We are live at a huge arena in Kettering. For our international viewers watching this on YouTube maybe, Kettering is a kind of nothing town in the middle of England, but it now has some good fights on.
I've really enjoyed being in Kettering, Chris. Actually, they have a Nando's. Leighton Buzzard doesn't have a Nando's. And neither does Aylesbury, actually, does it?
It does.
It has Nando's.
Next to the cinema.
Oh. All right. Well, Kettering is on par with Aylesbury, obviously. So we can't look it down our nose, but it's been excellent being here in Kettering.
I go to London, I do 2-hour competition training with a load of black belts, and on the way home I stop at the service station, and I have usually a half chicken to myself with some coleslaw and rice. It's just, and when you're that hungry and tired, with just a glass of water, it's phenomenal. Highlight of my day, Steve.
Yeah, we'll have to get down there. These, but turning into the fight, oh gosh.
Well, there is a,
yeah,
I said
it looks palpable.
was too small for the weight division. Makhoshi's too small for the weight division.
He might be too calm for the weight division.
The guy didn't.
Looking at Jay Bavester.
The announcer didn't come in and introduce them. He's had enough.
Yeah. He just wants to get away from these guys. He's afraid he's going to get caught in the middle.
They are a bit scary. See, Makhoshi's tall for the weight.
He's tall, he's rangy, he's long.
Jay just
got that big old power booty.
Way bigger.
Be interesting to see them actually stand back to back, you know, like the way the parents used to measure you. Who wants to be taller? Here we go, Makhoshi.
Oh, Makhoshi, look at him. Look at him.
Exactly. Look at those eyes. Fire in them. And all they reflect your own disdain for yourself.
We saw this before. There's just no fear in that man. Oh, Jay's giving it a bit back.
I don't think you're going to see anything from the poker face of Makhoshi.
That's a perfect description, Steve.
I just give him all my money.
Yeah.
Not even going to play the game. I think he's looking to set up that straight right, though, Chris.
He's doing a great job of staring. He's not doing a huge amount else at the moment. but I'm enjoying the staring.
But look at Bavester's chin way up in the air, eh?
That's it. Makhoshi was just setting up one big shot, but this is the problem with that size difference, Steve.
Just ragdolled to the ground.
Yeah. I think we've seen before Makhoshi not have the easiest time with grapplers, plus possibly giving up a little bit of weight in this matchup, or the very least size.
Tried to power out of that. Bavester's was a bit off balance momentarily. And now he's in a high mount. Pushing Makhoshi's head down. On the back, hooks in.
Could be over. Can he get under the chin? It's a little bit off to the sides. Could give Makhoshi a way out. Bavester's just happy to use it to land some big shots. Makhoshi's strategy of staring and loading up on the right has not paid off.
This is such a vulnerable place for anyone, let alone some of the big heavyweights, where every shot that sneaks through can damage you.
Makhoshi's in a really bad spot there. Sometimes it's better to try and...
He is, but I'm not necessarily impressed with the finishing power of Bavester.
No,
yet.
he's very high in back control.
He's not using it to consolidate. He's not grabbing a seat belt or trying to stretch him out. He's just looking to, like you said, happy to hit. And what ends up happening is you hit the back of the head, and then Paul Nichols breaks it up.
Oh, I think Makhoshi's okay. I think it will continue. But what we meant by that, Steve, was if you're very high on someone's back, you know, there's this, you might just fall off the front of them, essentially. Where if you sit further back on their hips, you see a lot of wrestlers, they do like to sit way back on their hips. It means you keep a lot of control. But,
yeah, and then you can read the reaction, whether you can grab some control of the upper body or not. But now this definitely favors Makhoshi because we're back standing up.
Yeah.
Bavester spent a bit of that gas tank with the takedown and the control there. Now Makhoshi's backing you up, whipping that leg kick in. That was some Indiana Jones stuff there.
Makhoshi stayed really calm, didn't really use much energy, and he's barely breathing, whereas my man Bavester over there looks like he's just run a marathon. Oh, now Makhoshi. Look at that. That's what he's doing, Steve. He's lulling you in with that slow sense of pace, and then he throws big. Oh, lovely.
Wow, wow. Boom, boom, boom. It only took 2 shots through the guard.
It was the body shot, Steve. He's holding his body. It must have been a
Was there something that I missed? Was it the shot that, he caught that leg there, and maybe that stomped in?
Yeah. He landed something big to the body.
Because he caught the leg, and then he kind of failed down on that. I'm not sure if we can get a replay.
Maybe on the takedown and landed on him, or landed a big shot to the ribs.
Can we do a replay? If we got a replay of those last 10 seconds of that fight, maybe we can pull that back up.
That would be amazing. I'd love to see that again.
Where it was, whether that actually did some damage, because maybe it popped down the floating ribs. Because we're a live stream, unfortunately, we can't reel that right back. But it was evident that that right kick went just under those ribs. I thought that Brewster did that thing that you can do, right? When you land a big body shot, you got like an extra split second of action before it all just falls apart, and that's why he seemed to collapse there in the corner.
Wow.
And then
that was a serious comeback. Makhoshi, my man, what a fan I am.
And that was first round as well.
I think he's definitely broken a rib or really done something.
Thing is, he's in. Struggling to breathe.
People neglect body shots, Steve. They really do damage, especially slamming those kicks in. Makhoshi's so explosive. We saw like lulling pace, a tense look, lulling pace, and then boom, he exploded.
That's the way I wish I could like fight. Just totally relax and then smash.
Oh, it's so composed. Makhoshi showing his experience and his skills.
There we go, my man Makhoshi. Just another excellent performance from him. We'll be looking forward to seeing him back in the Battle Arena cage in short time, maybe vying for the light heavyweight title if he can. He could just put together a little bit of takedown defense. But again, you know, you defend takedowns if you can stomp through somebody's gut like that.
Yup. Oh, I want to know what he got. I'd love a replay of that, Steve. I can't wait to watch this one back.
Yeah.
See what the finish was.
Yeah, and you know what?
Kev, the morbid cameraman, look him go.
Yeah, just reading Bavester there. He's sitting in the same position so that he doesn't stretch himself back out and possibly hurt himself a little bit more.
I'm interested what the announcer says how he won. Was it a body kick?
No,
Body
it'd be TKO from ground and pound because they didn't stop it from the
Ah,
body kick,
that's
had
true.
they?
That's true. Very interesting.
I'm gonna go interview Makhoshi.
So hopefully Steve's going to go and interview Makhoshi, and we'll get some feedback on what it was that he landed. It was quite